Hi guys, in this video we'll be talking about another big topic and I'll be teaching you how to get whitelisted for NFT projects faster. Okay, so it promises to be a very educative encounter because you're going to learn a lot to show how to get into this whitelist for new NFT mints. Okay, so let's get started guys. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel Still the Process. I'm Dimo, and this channel I teach you pretty much how to make money online. So if this kind of content is what entices you, make sure to smash the subscribe button and enable notifications so you get later whenever I drop awesome content like this, and also drop a like at the end of this video if you get value from it. Now, as you guys know, we're always doing a giveaway of our ebooks, so make sure to get an ebook on the fundamentals of trading in financial markets down in the description box below. Okay, as you can see, we're selling it here for $10, but if you sign up down below, you're going to get it all for free. You're not going to pay any fee. We are just going to send this directly to the email which you're going to use on signing up. Okay, so make sure to get that. It's for free guys, so make sure to get that. It's for your own good. All right, now let's talk about ways. Okay, now this is a very big topic in the NFT space. Okay, you guys know I've been making a lot of NFT videos, based on popular demand. Okay, so now this is one of the biggest problems people are having, especially with awesome projects. Okay, so what we usually discover in this NFT space is that awesome projects, I don't mean good projects, I mean awesome projects, like a step up, from good projects. Okay, now these awesome projects, now we discover that there is a lot of demand outweighing the limited supply of these NFTs, and that's what actually creates the huge value associated with them. Okay, so what it means is that it's obviously not going to reach everybody in the first place. Okay, so that is actually what we call a whitelist. Now this applies for most NFTs. Okay, for most NFTs, and this whitelist is literally means the list of people who are actually going to have access to these NFTs, who are actually going to mint these NFTs first before every other person. Okay, so these are going to be the people who are going to be getting these NFTs on a pre-sale. Okay, now so now you might be asking, since it's a pre-sale, why not actually wait for the main sale to get the NFT, to mint the NFT? Now that is where the other part I talked about comes into place, because if you're in an NFT project where there's a lot of demand that outweighs the limited supply, okay, now you might find out that there might only be a pre-sale. Okay, it might not get to the point where there will actually be a sale after the pre-sale. Okay, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, yes, we've seen a lot of that happen with HBs and even Invisible Friends, which is going to drop in the coming week. Okay, so and now another reason why people actually want to get on whitelist is because with the pre-sale, usually during the pre-sale, the gas fees are very low, because these are just secluded amounts of people actually minting it. Okay, unlike during the sale where everybody is trying to mint the project and the NFT all at once. Okay, so if you're able to get on the whitelist, together with a selected few people, you guys can be able to mint it on a pre-sale, okay, when the gas fees are lower, so that before that get in during the sale and the gas fees get very crazy, because gas fees, especially on the Ethereum blockchain, is very expensive. Okay, so that's another reason why a lot of people actually want to get on this whitelist. And another reason, I just want to list all the reasons, because you guys actually know why this whole whitelist thing is a force, because I know you must have been hearing it thrown out everywhere. Okay, so another reason is so that they can actually get it for cheap. Okay, especially for awesome projects where the demand outweighs the supply. Okay, so now these awesome projects, if we're able to get this project as a whitelist at a very cheap price, become the first set of people to mint it, you can sell it for higher prices. Okay, because at that point you are among the first people that have gotten a project, and now you can list it for a higher price for people who haven't gotten it yet. Okay, so that's basically simple math. Buy low, sell high kind of something. Okay, so now let's say you're on a whitelist for a project that has a pre-sale of 0.2 ETH. Okay, so now you can immediately print it on mint the NFT on the pre-sale, and then put it on the secondary market almost instantaneously, for let's say a profit, okay, let's say 0.34588, okay. So now those who are actually not sure that they are even going to get the NFT on a sale, on the normal sale, can choose to buy from you on the secondary market, okay. And you can see you're already making profit from that NFT by just being on the whitelist. So these are many more reasons why people are actually trying to get on whitelists of projects, okay. So I like setting the background, the foundation of everything I'm talking about on this channel upfront, because what I notice is that most times people tend to go after things and tend to lose the main meaning of this whole thing. The main thing we're actually going by. People are now going for this whitelist, throwing the word around without actually explain what it actually means, okay. So these are actually what the whitelist means and what it actually means to people and why people are actually trying to get on it now. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about ways to get on this whitelist faster, okay. The word faster. Now you guys know I'm always doing what's good for the goose and what's good for the gender, okay. So I'm going to talk about all the ways, both for those of you who have money, who have fame, who have resources, who have anything, and those of you who don't have anything at all, okay, who are just getting started. I just want to satisfy everybody's quest for knowledge in this field, okay. So let's look at that. Now the first way, okay, obviously is money, okay. Now please let me point this out. Like I said, I have said the best for the last, okay. The last part is where I'm going to do the majority of the talking, because that's where you guys will need a lot of help, and that's most especially for those of you who don't have resources to actually go about this with the first ways I'm going to talk about, okay. So make sure to stick to the end, because that's where the conundrum lies, okay. So now the first one is to buy or pay someone to get this whitelist for you. Yes, you guys know money can move mountains, okay. Money can buy you literally anything. So now you can actually buy a whitelist, someone who has already been whitelisted. If you think the project is going to be an awesome project and you think you're going to make more money, far more money than you're going to be paying for that whitelist, you can buy the whitelist spot from someone who has the whitelist but doesn't know the value, or maybe doesn't have money to mint the project. Yes, I know a lot of people who hustle for whitelist but they don't have money to mint. You can actually buy from them. Also, you can actually pay someone to hustle for a whitelist for you, to get a whitelist for you. It has become a very popular side hustle now. It's not even a hustle. Some people have it as a full-time gig, okay. So there are people on Fiverr, Upwork, and other freelancing platforms that are actually offering gigs on whitelist grinding, okay. We'll call it whitelist grinding. So these guys will actually help you get whitelist, okay. So if you actually want to get these guys on places like Fiverr, I'm going to leave a link to getting a Fiverr account down below. You can set up a Fiverr account and start getting these guys who are going to get whitelist for you, okay. All you just need to type on the Fiverr search bar is NFT whitelist, and Fiverr is going to bring a lot of service providers who are going to get you this whitelist, and you just make your choice from there. It's a very simple process, but first things first, you need to get a Fiverr account via the link in the description, okay. So that's the first one. You buy or pay someone to get this whitelist for you. But there's a caveat to this now, because a lot of NFT projects actually learn about this, and a lot of them don't like it, okay. So now they're actually putting like a ban or something like that on buying or whitelist, okay. So now you might find this difficult for some projects. It might not work for some, but for the most part the other one is probably going to work, which is paying someone, okay. So that's it. So that's the first one. Now the second one is by being an influencer. Now guys, you guys know I'm the kind of guy that likes being honest, okay. I tell you how things are, okay. I don't beat around the bush. Now I want to tell you how it is. You might be seeing some people in this NFT space and they have literally, it's like they are literally qualifying for every whitelist, okay. Now this is what's going on, okay. Some people are influencers, okay. We have a lot of both micro macro influencers, okay, both big and small influencers. Now here's the catch. If you're an influencer, NFT projects are going to be the ones, these these developers and the project managers are going to be the ones even meeting you to actually be on their project. So they can even give you a whitelist and even give you free whitelist, which you can give out to your audience if you're an influencer. You must have been seeing it on social media a lot of influencers giving away whitelist spots, for you to, basically doing like an airdrop kind of thing, like a giveaway where you do some basic tasks and they're going to give you a whitelist spot. Okay, now these projects are basically going to meet you, or you could meet them either ways. And now when they see that you're an influencer and you can actually bring them traffic to their project, you can actually bring people on their project, because that's basically what they want. That's what basically every project wants. Now they can give you a whitelist and even give you some whitelist to give away to others. So that's how most of these crypto influencers are actually getting basically almost every whitelist. Okay, so we have a lot of influence. Let's say someone like Alice Becker, or let's say Sheldon Evans. Who wouldn't want to have Alice Becker or Sheldon Evans or Bitboy Crypto on the NFT project? Okay, these are big influencers. And okay, if I'm a project manager or if I have an NFT, I'll just meet these guys, be like, okay, guys, here's my project, this blah blah blah. I'm going to give you whitelist, and I'm going to give you whitelist posts. I might even pay them. Okay, you might even pay them in addition to the whitelist. So it can be crazy. This is actually one way to go about this. In fact, this is my best way. But obviously you can't start building that kind of audience today. Is not a day's job. It's not even a year's job even. Okay, so but nevertheless, I just wanted to put it out there so that you guys actually see what's going on behind the scene. I wanted to put out all the ways, okay, so that you guys actually see what really goes on in getting these whitelists. Okay, so now the third one is to join projects very early. Now this by far my one of my favorites. Okay, now a lot of projects basically give whitelists to the first set of people that actually hop on their project. Okay, so let's say I've been to a lot of projects where they actually gave the whitelist out to, let's say, the first 100 people that joined their Discord group, or the first 1,000 people that, and yes, the first 1,000 people that actually follow them on Twitter or retweeted their posts, those kind of things. The early adopters, that's what we call them. Okay, so this is one of my favorite ways. So you can scout for NFTs and try to you can scout for NFT projects and try to get on these projects very very early. And for the most part, most times, not every time, these projects are going to reward you with a whitelist. Okay, so that's the thing, get these projects very very early. And if you are wondering how you can actually get updates on NFTs and all that, okay, so make sure to join our Discord server. The link is going to be down in the description below. Now you join the Discord group here on this particular channel, C2S tokens. That's where I usually give updates on NFTs. Okay, so I'll be giving some updates because I actually know how to scout these projects. I'll be giving you updates on actually how to the projects to join, especially on time. Okay, so make sure to join our Discord channel. Okay, now the last but not the least, which is the main one I told you I've saved for the past, the main one, which doesn't require, by the way, these other parts doesn't require you actually having any money on this. All you just need to do is to basically work hard. Okay, either find these projects early, or this other part, which is basically working hard, like grinding yourself out on Discord server. Okay, now this is the one many people usually go with, because a lot of people are limited on cash and this that. Okay, so now this is actually the hardest way, but at least it's one that doesn't involve you spend a lot of money or stuff like that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to actually do this the right way, because a lot of times, let me use this Discord server as an example. A lot of times people join a Discord server, yes, they go over to the general chat. Okay, they go over to the general chat and then they start typing things like wag me, we're gonna make it, this that, just leaving shallow comments. Guys, please, I want you to understand something, that people want it to be of value to them. The devs, the owners of this project, they actually don't give their, I don't think they actually give their whitelist out to anybody. They actually give whitelist to you by just saying hi, hello, or wag me, or those kind of stuff here on the Discord server. Okay, these guys actually want you to be of value to the server, okay, to the project, to the community. Okay, so now here's my favorite ways to actually do this. Now I usually don't like going via the general chat, okay, because things on the general chat are very fast paced, and a lot of things are being thrown at the same time here on the it's just a crazy place on the general chat. What I like to do is to go over to the smaller channels. This is what I mean. Now when you go over here, you can see smaller channels. You can see channels about girl power, fan art, pets, food, investing, mental health, sports. Okay, now you can choose these smaller channels and then start actually engaging here. Okay, become a master in this particular stuff. You can see I'm much of the investing guy. Okay, I like talking about investing, trading and all that. Okay, so that's why on this project, on this servers, you're mainly going to see me on the crypto investing kind of trading talks. Okay, this is the kind of channels I like going into. And here you can actually become a master in that niche. Okay, these smaller channels, because here on the general chat things are going very very fast, and that's basically it. Okay, now you can also go via this one. Another advice I'll give in this aspect is to actually answer people's questions. Okay, now these guys, the owners of this project, I've noticed that the owners of this projects like when people help them do their job. Okay, let me put it that way. Okay, they like when you're actually serving like their customer care they aren't paying. Okay, so that way they actually say, okay, this guy is being of help here, let's actually give him a whitelist. Okay, now you can actually take it as a job to help people. People will be asking questions like, when is the review, when is the mint date, when is it, when is that, hey, hi guys, I'm new here, please someone put me in, you tell me about the project, those kind of things. You can help people answer this question, and if you keep showing up, these developers are, and the owners of the project are probably going to support you, and they are going to reward you with a whitelist. Okay, so that's basically one way. And it doesn't just work with you just coming here and just saying hi hello, how was your day, all those kind of things. Those shallow comments are not going to get you anywhere for the most part. Okay, in my own experience. Okay, so either try being of help, or actually try engaging in meaningful conversation. Don't just make it be like you're here for just whitelist. You are in WhatsApp groups. Let's say your school or your class WhatsApp group. You know how you chat with your friends, just being cool and this, and while also having the goal in mind. Most importantly, you can also do that here. Okay, just try to engage with people. The more you show up, then these guys are definitely going to support you, and then they might reward you with a whitelist in the process. Okay, instead of just leaving shallow comments are not going to get anywhere. Even if you like, leave them, leave 1 million of them. I don't think most of these or some projects are going to give you whitelist by just leaving shallow comments. So make have this goal in mind. You know what you're here for, but don't just make it obvious. Try to be there, keep a natural vibe, a natural flow, and see where that leads you. Okay, another way of getting this is to actually invite friends. Now, okay, most times the invite these guys need are basically somewhere around let's say 15 to 20 or so. Okay, I usually don't see projects that ask more than 15 invites for you to get to the level where they actually consider you for a whitelist. So some projects will actually tell you to bring certain amount of people for you to even qualify for a whitelist. Okay, so they might say, okay, for us to even look in your direction to consider you for a whitelist, okay, at least you must have at least 15 invites to this group. Okay, so in that case you just get 15 or 20 invites, and then that will increase your level. We'll call it level in the server, and then you stand more chance of getting a whitelist. Okay, all you just need to do is to create an invite. Okay, you just create an invite. You can see invite people, and it's going to create a unique invite link, okay, for you. You can see it. You can copy this, and then you can send it over to your friends. Okay, so that's basically it. Now when you implement these tips here and there, you can see you actually be getting more of these this whitelist. Okay, so remember to join the project early, very very important, and then grind yourself out on your Discord. Okay, it can be a very very tedious task. Most times you even lose your mental health grinding for this whitelist. But at least if the project is actually going to be that good, if it's going to live up to the hype, then it's most probably going to work. Okay, so that's it. Now another great thing about this is you can make a hustle around it. Okay, like I said, we now have people actually providing full-time gigs on whitelist hustling. Okay, so you can actually make it like a hustle. Is now become a thing. Okay, you can make it a hustle, to actually help people get whitelist. Okay, there are a lot of people looking for this because not everybody has the time to go on Discord groups doing this and doing that. Okay, some prefer, even most people prefer paying people to do this stuff for them, and it has actually become a new sector, a new industry now inside the major crypto and NFT industry. That's the beauty of crypto, is now creating new jobs, and that's why we actually love crypto, because of the new innovations is actually bringing into our lives. Okay, so at the point, crypto for a young person, crypto won't become an option, it will become a necessity, because this industry is only going to get bigger and bigger from here, honestly, guys. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much I think you should get whitelist faster. In my own opinion, is worked for me. Okay, so and that's why I actually wanted to talk about it in this video. So if you actually gain value from what I talked about in this video, make sure to smash the subscribe button right here and enable notifications so I get alerted whenever we drop awesome content like this. And also drop a like, because I'm sure you learned a lot from this video. Drop a like at the end of this video. Now what this like button does is actually a vote icon for you, for me, and YouTube. Okay, now for you, it actually helps me know the kind of videos you like. Now when you like a video, it actually tells the creator, okay, make more of this video, and stop more of some, those kind of things. It actually helps me make judgment, and it also works that way for YouTube too. YouTube is going to recommend more of those videos. So if you like my NFT videos, YouTube is not going to recommend more of my NFT videos, it's also going to recommend more NFT videos from other creators, and you actually learn a lot from NFTs that way. Okay, so the YouTube algorithm is very, very smart, so you have to play it to your advantage. So these things are not like your Instagram like where you're actually doing it for fun. Here is actually doing a function for you. Okay, so make sure to use it to your advantage, and it also helps YouTube recommend this video to other people who are actually looking for videos like this. So you can see how that little like button helps everybody. So it's in everybody's best interest that you actually like our videos. Okay, so now that's pretty much it. Now all the links I've mentioned in this video is going to be down in the description box below. Make sure to use all of them and actually help yourself get better in this NFT space. I'm going to see you in the next one, guys. As usual, stay safe. Peace.